So I am in Johor Bahru, Malaysia, and this is the Bukit Indah night market in Bukit Indah, which is a suburb of Johor Bahru, kind of distant from the center. This is a Wednesday night market, and it goes from 5 p.m. until 9 or 10 in the evening typically. And it's a pretty awesome night market. There's fruits and vegetables in this little section, but there's a lot of cooked food that we're going to be seeing. Pretty crowded, very busy, and very local. This is not a tourist market. And even if you're familiar with Malaysia, even if you are pretty familiar with Southeast Asia, you might not have heard of Johor Bahru, even though it is the third largest city in Malaysia and only a bit smaller than Penang, which most people have heard of. And of course the largest city is Kuala Lumpur, the capital, which is by far the largest city. And Johor Bahru does not have really much in the way of tourist attractions. And I was a little hesitant about booking a couple of days here without really knowing what there was to do here. But I did want to see the real Malaysia after spending 3 days in Kuala Lumpur and a couple of days in Malacca, which is small but very touristy. So I'm not going to go any further down this way. This is kind of one of the deader sides of the market with a lot of clothing. And of course, I'm always about the food. And this night market is much, much better than what they call the food streets. In Kuala Lumpur, they have Jalan Alor, and in Malacca, they have Jonker Street. And I mean, they're okay. You'll eat, but you'll be bumping shoulders with a lot of tourists. They sell a lot of souvenirs and knickknacks and junk there. And the variety in the food is really not good at all on those tourist streets. And here there's a huge amount of variety. And the locals obviously are very demanding in terms of what they want. Here, of course, durian. Whoop, here we go. My wife, durian addict, can always be found close to the durian area.
I need your money.
Oh, you need money? I'm gonna have to give you my wallet. I'm shooting a video, don't lose it. Alright. There's a big pile of jackfruit residue. That's the jackfruit itself. I'm digging it out right now. If you're familiar with Southeast Asia as well, you know jackfruit, you know rambutan, you know longan. These they call tukulang. They look a lot like longan, but they're actually very different inside. Milk tea. This is more of a Chinese style. They're cooking noodles. I already ate a noodle dish with squid and a bean that we find in Southeast Asia called pad thai. It's kind of like durian. You either love it or you hate it. It has a strong smell and taste. And personally, I love it. I gotta find a way to get a hold of pad thai somehow when we get back to the States. This is the skewer guy. There's always a skewer guy. Roasted chicken and fried chicken over there. This is the busiest part. Johor Bahru has night markets, I think, pretty much every day of the week. They have a lot of these weekly night markets in different neighborhoods. And Monday is one of the biggest nights. Well, we're here on Wednesday night and Thursday night. And so of course we're here Wednesday night. This is the place for Wednesday night, and then there'll be another one on Thursday night. And if there's anything really different there from here, then there will be another video. We already did most of our eating, and we're just kind of doing mop up right now, looking for all the irresistible stuff that you have to put in even on a nearly full stomach. It's a beverage dude. These are kind of a dessert thingy, pancakes. Or jackfruit. Stuff is really good. And water apples, guavas, jackfruits. I'm probably not going to make it back through the whole market to the end. Wow, 7 minutes already.
今天不用包了，自己会走。你那个应该挺手工的，这里很多人呢，像春天里下去。
I just want to make sure I didn't miss any of the really cool places. Look at that huge pile of longan. Wow, it's really nuts over here. You can see how far it goes and how dense it gets over here. Those look like, yeah, those kind of like jujubes bumps. Fresh ones. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to cut this off at this point. Just too crowded. So that's all for now. Bukit Indah, Wednesday night markets, Johor Bahru, Malaysia, July 2025.